Hi, I'm Elka from Hair Art Academy and welcome to Hair Art Academy TV. And this is our six-figure hairstylist series. And years ago, I wanted to change my approach in teaching. I taught for 14 years and loved teaching this skill, and it was great. But I just felt like something was missing. Something was missing in the people when they left. They got the jobs, but not all of them stayed in hairdressing. And people change all the time, but I thought there was just some element that I needed. And I saw a life coach at one of the seminars I went to and decided that's what we needed. I needed a life coach to come into the schools, work with me, my staff, and my students. We have students here from between the ages of 18 and 65, and it seemed that they all learn on the same level. Whatever you believe about yourself sometimes can get in your way from learning anything new. And it's great to teach you a skill, but if you don't have the life skills to move forward, you don't have that drive to continue or the confidence to go get the job. So today I'm here with Trevor McGregor. Trevor is a strategic business and life coach. And thanks for coming, Trevor. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Why, thank you. It's great to be here with you.
I just wanted to tell you what we've been doing at the school. We worked on why the students do what they do, what gets in their way. And we've had coaches here helping us and talking to students about their belief systems and trying to help people goal set and create visions of what they want and give them the confidence to move ahead. What do you feel about beliefs and that getting in our way sometimes?
That's a great question. And as a life coach, we get asked that all the time. What makes people do the things they do? Or conversely, why don't people always strive to get to that next level? What's blocking them? What are the obstacles? And a lot of times it comes down to, how they were taught. I mean, if we go back to, when we were kids, basically everything our parents taught us, our teachers taught us, our siblings taught us, created our belief systems. And as we come up and get older, sometimes we're facing new things and we're not quite sure if they fit into our model of the world. And really, the thing that really holds people back from going to that next level, Elka, is usually fear.
Oh, that's so true. I mean, especially if you're an adult and your ego's at stake, and here I am to learn something new, and what if I can't do this?
Absolutely. And really, to go from here to here, you've got to break through that fear. And what we do, and what I love that you've done here at the hair school, is really create that compelling future for everyone. You give them the foundation of what they need in terms of what is the industry all about, and then you kind of give them that future-paced outcome that they can be shooting towards. Do they want a job? Do they want to own their own salon? If so, what is it going to take to get there? So by knowing the outcome or starting with the end in mind, we're able to reverse engineer it so that they can simply connect the dots from A to B to C to get there. And I want to congratulate you for doing such a phenomenal job, bringing this philosophy to the school.
I love it. I love what I do. It charges me up to get into work every morning because these people teach me so much about myself too. Obviously, I'm challenged. My ego gets in the way, so I come up against things. But I just love to see people launched in new careers. So that excites me to get them moving. And I want to find more ways, more things that we can do to help them, introduce them to salon owners, find out what salon owners want, bring them in to meet the students, and influence so much change that when they leave, they can use these skills to teach other people to do the same thing.
And I love what you're saying there. And it's usually the purpose or the big fat why of doing it. I mean, if you tell somebody to go and interview a salon owner or interview somebody in the industry, that's one thing. But if they understand why they're going out to do it, and the why is basically finding out all of the big fat compelling reasons that that's going to help them get to their outcome, they're able to then take massive action to figure out what they need to do to get there themselves. And that's empowering.
Well, what do I want is the big question, isn't it? I mean, what are they doing here?
Yeah. For some, it's skills. For some, it's a path to money. And then you got to take a look at what does that money represent. It represents security. It represents safety. All of those things. So again, there's usually a bigger picture. And that's what a life coach can do, is really, broaden that perspective, open things up. Instead of being, narrow-minded and focused on this is the career, this is what I'm going to do, we kind of get out to that 30,000-foot view that gets them to see everything. And with your assistance, that's incredible to be able to then go out there and do it in the real world.
Well, we get into these comfort zones where, well, maybe it's okay to just make $3,000 a month. I don't need to go learn something new and advance my career. And I've always been a six-figure stylist right from in my 20s because I always wanted that more. Whatever drove me, it might have been, I wanted to travel or I like good shoes or whatever it is I like to do. That's been my drive.
And I love that, because we say in the coaching business that success leaves clues. And there's nothing better than to have a mentor or a teacher, someone like you, to guide them through that. Elka, that cuts the learning curve tenfold. And it is absolutely the wave of the future. If you want to do something, find somebody that's done it before with excellence like you have, and then model it. Modeling is the fastest way to get from where you are now to where you want to be.
I agree. It's watch that person. I want to be like that.
Absolutely.
Trevor, thank you so much for coming today. It's been a pleasure.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.